Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SepNoSia, welcome back your presence. Alright, we are in part 17? Chapter 12, however, still in sickness. And last time we met those two bastards from school, not Misa, Sara's school. And Misa, well, she get affected by that. I mean, unaffected. Well, let's just continue. There's not much action happened yet, so I think this time we'll get it. Seemingly unaffected by the exchange that took place, Misa took my hand in hers and led the way to the next clothes shop. Why am I so slow? I'm sorry, I'll try to speed up a little bit. I walk around lethargically, unable to get the words of those two out of my head, swaying back and forth as though in a daze. Whenever she caught me dawdling, however, Misa grabbed my hand once more, forcing me to pick up the pace and to stop moping. What's wrong? Ah, okay. Slow down, Misa. They aren't going to run out. Now she's angry at me again. Even if they're on sale, they won't disappear that quickly. Most students and adults are at school and work right now, so their stock won't be depleted anytime soon. What? Fine, let's go in. Gotta listen to everything she wants, huh? Well, apparently I have to do that. She has a very dangerous father who take on 8 assignments by his own. So, well. And I thought clothes shopping with Sara was bad. You know, Suoh, this happens to everything. Don't worry, I'm still with you. I'll share the pain. You can share the pain with me. At least I can argue with Sara. How am I supposed to debate someone who won't even speak? Yeah, this is actually even worse. This is hard. And have a scary, dangerous father as that. Ooh, new music. Let's see what this one has in store for us. As the day dragged on and our usual parting time crept up on us, Misa and I made our final stop for the day. Despite the many sales we attended and the countless stores we explored, Misa chose only a single dress, opting for one eerily similar to the dress of Sara's which she tried on earlier. She hugged it dearly, treasuring it even before we went on to the checkout. Yet only tried it on privately. Unlike the hundreds of other outfits Misa tried on, this dress I didn't get to see on the recipient herself. Oh. Nonetheless, I happily paid for the dress that Misa finally decided on. And as our shopping trip ended, I had only a single regret. What is that? Say, Misa, about before. I just wanted to apologize for earlier. Oh, such a touching scene. I mean, such a honest scene. A heartwarming. Because of me, you were ridiculed by those two assholes. I take it back. You were mocked by complete strangers. Worse, while they were insulting us, I didn't do a thing to stop them. I didn't even try to stick up for you. You must really resent me right now. Well, she shakes her head. She really does love you. Misa shook her head violently from side to side, rejecting outright everything I just said to her. Wow, we get a very good response actually. So, my man, you're a lucky guy, and at the same time unlucky. I don't know whether I feel happy or not, but I'm glad. She's happy at least. Well, such a nice, cute smile. Rather than display the resentment I feared, Misa smiled happily, not showing a shred of malice or loathing. This girl. Seriously, what did I do to deserve such a forgiving partner? Trying so hard to take care of your sister? Maybe? Maybe your hopes and prayer has been answered, although I don't know whether you pray or not. In the 5 weeks we've been partners, I don't think Misa's ever gotten mad at me. She often pouts when things don't go her way, but otherwise the two of us are getting along surprisingly well. I've just been worrying about nothing, letting myself get worked up over my own dubious thoughts. I should have known Misa would look past such a minor squabble. Well, for a killer, these kind of things are nothing against what they have to face every day before she met Suoh. If I didn't have Misa here with me today, I don't even want to think about how this might have turned out. 2 dead corpses on the mall. Anyway, what about sickness? I wanted to know. After dropping off Misa at our usual time and location, I returned home for some rest and relaxation before my sister's imminent arrival. With the house all to myself, however, I quickly grew bored of rest. Yeah, I know that. You need to buy some video games and some computers. Just for the hell of it. I spent time sometimes sketching, did some push-ups and sit-ups, and made sure to keep hydrated. Okay. You still take the doctor's advice. Any light exercise I could think of, any chores that needed doing, anything to keep my mind occupied, I happily indulge in. Okay. Who's this? Hello? That's odd. Who could that be? Nobody should know where Sarah and I live now, including her school, so I wasn't expecting any visitors. Could Sarah have lost her key? Maybe Misa left something here earlier. Or maybe it's just someone playing a prank. Damn kids. Knocking and running is better than flaming dog poop on the porch, but it's still... Eh? So this is what that was about. An envelope slipped under the door, or perhaps crammed through the mail slot. It must be payday. After locking the door and returning to the living room, I slowly counted the money within the envelope. Oh, again. 18,000. Not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Hell, I could even use some of that. Come on, so give me some donation here. Oh, shit. 18,000. That's a lot, man. I was hoping for a little more. Whoa! Given that I have 4 targets this fortnight, but I'm certainly not about to complain. Over the month and a half I had been working as a killer, I tried to estimate the amount I made per kill and thus predict my pay in advance. With the amount varying between each payday, however, I found it difficult to predict and ultimately wound up asking Sai. Well, there doesn't appear to be a set rate. Most targets appropriate for my skill level pay between 4 and 8,000, leaving me a hefty sum for even an easy week's work. Man, this really is the life. Yeah, for a criminal, Suoh. Which I still back you up, don't worry. I can spend every day with someone I can call my friend, I make more money than I need, and my job is never boring. You really need to buy some computers and play games. I can't believe there was a time when I didn't want to do this. Honestly, just what was I thinking? You know, he made it sound all positive, but in actuality this is fucked up. There's only one part of this job I have no enthusiasm for, and that's... Oh, of course. Right, I'd almost forgotten about that. I may be feeling more confident in my work these days, and any reservation I had about killing for money disappeared. Disappeared a long time ago. But espionage? Despite Karasu's reassurance, there's no way I'm qualified to do that. Even if my job is to do nothing more than follow Sai's order, what they're planning is just insane. Break into a multi-billion-dollar company? I'll be shot to death before I even get close. What's more, I still have no clue what I'm expected to do once we do get in. Be a ninja, like... climb to the... no, how do you call it? Ceiling, yeah. Even after all this time, they're still only drip-feeding me information, expecting me to just go with the flow. Maybe this is a trap. Even so, I do need that house. I promised Sara that I'd take care of things, that our lives will return to the way they were. Gaining ownership of our old home is an important part of that promise. And yet, the mere thought of breaking into one of Adder's buildings makes me... excited? Makes me... excited? What? Oh shit. That is kind of crazy. Allowing my nerves to get the best of me, I ran to the bathroom and threw up into the sink. The stress of trying to normalize my life without losing it was starting to weigh on my mind, and thoughts of Adder filled my head. Damn it, I'm really not ready for this. You gotta believe in yourself, come on man. I'm starting to lose confidence here. I can't even contain myself here in my own home. How am I supposed to do so when I'm actually on the job? It's like, oh shit, Sai, I'm gonna vomit here. I should have asked the doctor for some meds while I had the chance. Like that would have helped. What? Who's there? That doctor just wanted you to get out of his office. That gastro rubbish was a guess. Eh? No way. Wait, who's talking to him? I let myself get dehydrated, huh? I need some water. You know that won't help. Nothing you do will ever help. Great, now I'm losing my mind. Just fucking wonderful. Cheer up, me. I'm here to help. Who knows your situation better than we do? Shit, I've gone completely off the deep end. What am I supposed to do now? Hearing whispers was bad enough, but actually conversing with myself? Then again, I suppose it's not every day I get to ask myself for advice like this. Help me how? Good question. But before I can answer that, we must figure out which aspect of your fucked up life is giving you the most grief right now. I wouldn't describe my life quite like that, but we already know the answer to that. Right. The other scenario. No need to remind me. You really are worrying about that a lot, aren't you? Do you not trust that Sai will take care of you? That's not it. I understand how capable Sai is. Then do you think that he will leave you behind? That he will discard you once you're of no further use? Are we gonna kill him? Are we gonna try to kill Sai? Well, that is a possibility. Oh shit. But I'm worthless to him dead, and the company we're robbing slow that there will be no benefit in my death. Very good. How logical of you. So then, if a capable man like Sai, who has no reason to abandon you, is taking the lead, and you need only follow his instructions, what is it that you fear? Everything. Everything, huh? For a professional killer, you're quite the scaredy cat. But don't worry, when the time comes that you're immobilized by fear, just let old Suoh take care of you. Until then, try not to get yourself killed. Ah! That sound! My ears! Well, sickness. Chapter 13. Brutal. Oh shit. That is quite the scene, don't you agree? And if you guys hearing sounds in the background, I'm very sorry. It's kind of loud today. Tuesday morning, November 8th. Chapter 13, huh? Wait, what was it again? Brutal? Oh yeah. Jumping headfirst into our work for the day, Misa and I met up at our usual rendezvous point half an hour ago, immediately paving the way to our first target for the day. We decided to start by checking out the eloping couple, since they live further away, and to then stop by the home of Kuna on the way back to my place. Our goal is one of quick reconnaissance aimed at scouting out our targets' homes, deciding where and how to kill our targets, and making sure that there were no nasty surprises waiting for us. First up, the home of Mark Rain, former best friend of one of our clients. He lives alone, has never been married, and doesn't seem to have any family nearby. A few houses away lives Camila Mendez, the wife he charmed. She's living alone in a large single-story house, no husband inside, no kids, and no other family members to watch out for. Ooh. 2 targets ripe for the picking. Upon reaching Crane's home, Misa produced a piece of wire from within her jumper. Oh, bending it and rattling the wire around and set off the lock on his back door. She made quick work of the lock, gaining us easy access without needing to break in, then slowly entered the home, taking caution that we might not be alone. I followed close behind Misa, confident by this point that our target wasn't there. He was supposed to be at work, and there were no signs of life within the house, giving the two of us a chance to breathe easy. No alarm, no guard dogs, no unexpected guests. So far, so good. Though considering the mess, I wouldn't be surprised if Crane had a pet or two he forgot about around here somewhere. Of course, aside from being a slob, I'm really not picking up anything noteworthy from this guy. Certainly nothing to suggest that he's a threat. Is it even worth looking around this place further? Oh shit, this kind of thing is actually pretty creepy. Let's think of a theory. What prediction? What if I keep looking around, then somebody comes? But if I move on, I avoid him. But what if I skip something important and next time I'm gonna kill him? It's gonna, trick me. This is quite a decision life making here. I'm not sure. What is the best situation when you're gonna scout something? Is it moving around or keep looking around? I'm thinking, I'm gonna keep looking around. Yeah, better to be safe than sorry, I guess. I wouldn't want to overlook something important. Despite the mess in this living room, the rest of Crane's house looked fairly clean. There were no more empty food containers, dishes, or anything else worth worrying about on the floor. Maybe the living room is Miss Mendes doing? I could understand if... What is it? Misa, what's wrong? Point what? I took a closer look at where Misa was pointing, only then noticing what had caught her eye. Is that? She not. Tripwire, huh? I wasn't expecting that. Perhaps Mr. Crane was anticipating the arrival of his girlfriend's husband. Even if he isn't expecting any clears to show up in his doorstep, a disgruntled husband is a safe bet in this scenario. Either way, we may have to exercise more caution than I thought. This guy's already proving to be more dangerous than our previous targets. Misa and I stepped over the tripwire and continued to the end of the hallway after wandering towards Mr. Crane's bedroom. Okay, the looking around works. Maybe if we move on, when we come back here and gonna kill him, we're gonna trip and all goes to hell. And a bad end is coming. But now, we avoided it. By we, I mean I. Okay, you guys too, okay? The moment I stuck my head through the door, however, I froze at the sight before me. What is that? No matter how I look at it, this is the uniform of someone who served in the military. Oh shit. And this might not be easy after all. That isn't to say he was necessarily involved in any fighting, of course. He might very well have been a computer specialist or some other non-combat role. Oh yeah, those what do you call them? I don't know. Field something. Not field medic. Even so, to find out this late that Mr. Crane was and potentially still is in the military. This guy could be more dangerous than we thought. He might fight back when we're gonna sneak up and I know you're there, and start brawling each other. Well, it is 2 versus 1, of course. Misa and I. She can just stab him with her sword and bye-bye. What is his name again? Satisfied with what we had learned about our first target, Misa and I walked back to the house, making sure we didn't leave anything out of place. We left through the back door, locked it behind us, and went on our way. How did you lock it? I suppose that means it's time to pay Miss Mendes a visit. Okay, so we did manage to avert the danger by looking around. After a 2-minute walk, Misa and I arrived at the home of our second target. That's very fast. I may have been a little bitter first, but right now I'm definitely thankful that Misa chose our targets for us. There's no way I would have noticed how close together these two live, and having 2 targets within walking distance of one another will, without a doubt, boost our productivity. Am I right? I think I cannot spell it right. Productivity. Really? Okay. As we reach Miss Mendes' house, Misa once again attempted to pick the lock on her back door. What's wrong? Cannot do it? Without requiring her tools, Misa pushed open the door, which had been unlocked since before we arrived. This smells like a trap. I don't like this. This kind of thing is always cheesy. The door was already open. Yeah, this is definitely a trap. No. Don't think like that. This is a trap. No. Now this is going to be an easy job. I don't think so. I don't trust this. Oh wait. Oh shit. Similar state to Mr. Crane's living room, Miss Mendes' home was a mess. This is not a mess. This is destroyed. It wasn't all rubbish. Some of the mess appeared to be from a marital spat, judging by the state of things. Nonetheless, to leave her own living room in such a state, I had little doubt that Miss Mendes was the one polluting Mr. Crane's living room. Tuck? What's wrong? Misa tugged on my shirt, pointing to something interesting she found. A baseball bat. Well, I suppose the husband did ask us to be brutal. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm satisfied here. Do you want to keep looking around? Nah, shake. In that case, let's move on to the next target. Okay, that was a trap. I mean, an open door. That's very cheesy, you know? After only a few minutes in each house, Misa and I set off in pursuit of our third target for the week. We headed back towards my house by bus, stopping a few streets away and opting to walk the rest of the distance. Like so, Misa and I approached the home of Kunal, our final target for the week. Although he's the easiest to access, Kunal is also the only one with a violent crime attached to his name as far as we know. He's armed with a pistol at the very least, and there's no telling what kinds of toys the money he stole from Karasu has bought. Yeah. Worse is also detailed as being mentally unstable. While the file didn't name a specific disorder, his violent outbreak and history paint a rather disturbing picture. Finally, he has no specific schedule anymore, meaning we have no way of knowing when it'll come and go. Oh shit, this is actually dangerous. He isn't someone we can approach carelessly. Whoa, this really destroyed it. Completely fucked up. On the bright side, Kunal's proximity is rather refreshing. He lives close enough to my current home that the area feels familiar. His apartment is one of many within this large complex. There's no security to speak of, and the rent is no doubt dirt cheap. Target aside, this feels like an easy job. Maybe not so easy. However, while those facts might make my job easier, it's worrying to think about the ramifications for the other people living here. Cheap or not, living adjacent to adjacent, is that how you call it? To a criminal like Kunal is a risk ordinary people shouldn't have to take. If it weren't for my lucky break, I'd probably be living here myself, racking my brains with worry of giving Sara a safer home. Even though I may have dodged that bullet, there are still other people living here, no doubt worried for their loved ones' safety. The least I can do is make their lives a little safer. Bleh! What? What's wrong? Misa walked ahead of me to Kunal's apartment, immediately recognizable by the broken glass and black goop on the window. What the hell is that? Yeah, what kind of black goop? Misa moved away from the window as I closed in for a better look. No sooner had I done so, however, then I regretted my action. Inside the room was a man hanging from the ceiling fan. His physical feature matched those of our target, and the apartment in which he was hanging bore the room number listed in his file. In all likelihood, the hanging man was our target, Kunal. Oh god, is that him? Okay, so we decide to take a faster route to end everything. That sounds kind of evil for me. Kunal offed himself in his own home, surrounded by whatever this shit is. That shit is? No, it's too early to say that for sure. Logically, it should be him, but I can't be totally sure from out here. I can't even be certain that he isn't breathing without close inspection. If that, I don't think he's breathing. Even if we're far away. No matter how I look this, I need to inspect Kunal's corpse more closely. But do I really want to go in there? Do I have another option besides check it out together? I don't see anything here, Suoh. Don't tell me it's because I look around before. Now I have to do this. I don't like this. Alright, fine. Might as well go on with it. There's only one choice. We've come this far, it's only natural that we see this through. Let's go inside, Misa. No, now she's mad at me again. I know, I don't want to go in there either. But we need to make sure he's dead. We assume he was dead. Won't be good enough for your father, will it? My logic works. Again. With a little more resistance from Misa, the two of us went inside. God, this place is even more disgusting up close. Mr. and Miss Adultery could have taken lessons from Kunal. Dust, inches thick, fungus on the walls, sticky black goop all over the floor. Ew, that's disgusting. The whole place is unlivable. The stench alone could kill a horse. And there's no way that anything in this place is safe to eat. Maybe the black goop's like I don't know. Blah! I know, but it'll be over in a second. After confirming Kunal's identity, I grab his wrist to check for a pulse. No pulse. We can go. Well, one target down. After braving the biological warfare zone known as Kunal's apartment, Misa and I retreated home post haste. That is the funniest thing I've heard in this game. In this visual novel. Biological warfare zone. Really? You have a good joke sense there, Suoh. We didn't speak, we didn't eat, and we took no detours. There was only one goal in each of our minds from the moment we walked into that loathsome apartment. Get clean. Yes. Oh. We both stripped down to our underwear, paying modesty and embarrassment alike no mind, then headed to the bathroom. At this point in time, we've been in here for quite a while now, scrubbing each other's backs in a desperate attempt to kill the odor Kunal cursed us with. Perhaps thanks to her thick clothing and minimal time inside, Misa was able to rid herself of the odor promptly, meaning most of our time was spent trying to clean your truly. Although it took a while for our efforts to yield any results, Misa and I kept at it. We both scrubbed my body without rest, stripping me of ample skin as the smell gradually began to disappear. Okay, I guess that's good news. Clean as a whistle and smelling like a flower, I accompanied Misa to the usual drop-off point. Thanks to our combined tenacity, we were able to rid my body of Kunal's post-mortem curse, making our trip no less pleasant than usual. This is actually very fun. From a biological warfare zone, post-mortem curse, and thanks to our combined tenacity. As if they're doing something so important. But what I am trying to say is, you both stripped down together? Isn't she like 2 years younger or 1 year younger? Isn't that called sexual harassment? As one could guess, well, if she agrees, I don't think it can be. As one could have guessed by the plastic bag in Misa's hand, however, there was still one minor variation to our usual return. Oh. Wow. She is gorgeous. With her own clothes still purine, knowing that my sister would notice if her clothes went missing, we had no choice but to dress up Misa up in some of mine. While my clothes were obviously big enough for her, Misa had been fidgeting uncomfortably ever since she put them on, making me wonder if she was worried about how her father would react, or if she was simply embarrassed. I think she knows the second one. She feels the warmth of it. I would have liked to have helped Misa out here, but at the same time, I really don't see any point in making a big deal out of this. She'll be able to change into some of her own clothes soon enough, and her father will understand. Even if Misa is embarrassed to wear my clothes, it's nothing she can handle. And then Sai misunderstood. What the hell did you do to my daughter? Why is she wearing your clothes? You're gonna pay for this. And there's the bad end. Misunderstanding. Well done, Sep. Upon arriving in the meeting room, one present had preempted our arrival. Ah, Misa, there you... What on earth are you? Don't get the wrong idea. It's not what you think. You two have a full-on week. Preparation for Adder. Nightly combat training. And yet you... sorry. What's wrong, Sai? Oh ho ho! Now this is what I'm talking about. Congratulations, you two. I'd hoped from the beginning that you would find happiness together. Yes! Karasu has agreed. Yes, given his word. Well, yes. This has been destined from the first time. Make sure to invite me to the wedding. I think my prediction might came true. We might have a bad end here. Slightly happy ending. Don't give them any ideas. I'm telling you, it's not what you think. Look. Huh? Smell them. Oh Lord, what is that? How on earth did you get Misa's clothes to smell like that? How indeed. Oi, I'm not the one who made them smell like that. It was an occupational hazard. We paid Kunal a visit and walked right into that. I see. So that's it. Why didn't you just say so? You didn't give me a chance to say so! Phew, that was close. Yeah, we're about to get to a bad end. Slightly happy ending. Wedding with Misa. And die after that. Sai killed us. Good thing you didn't ask about how we got clean. Oh yeah, that might actually end this forever. Suoh might really die if he asked that. Yeah. If he asked that, well, I guess I can only say, well, nice meeting you, Suoh. It's been a pleasure voicing you. But you're both clean now, right? Did the two of you take turns batting, or... Oh shit, he knows. He can see into my mind. God damn you, Karasu! I told you, stop putting ideas in their heads. Well, it actually does happen. Anyway, Suoh, Misa, I think that means your first target for the week has been taken care of. Yeah, you could say that. Damn, Karasu is scary. He even knows what I'm thinking of. Though if it's alright with you, I think we should skip training tomorrow night. We won't have time to take out our remaining targets and return before training begins. That's fine. I'm quite busy myself, you know. 8 targets. That is the definition of busy. Hey, now, don't I get a say in this? Do you object? I'm going to borrow Sai for a second. Placing his hand on Sai's back. Ooh, that classic to the shoulder style. It's like, come here later or now. Karasu escorted the man out of earshot, leaving Misa and I alone in the meeting room. Well, it's time to plan our wedding. Any idea what that was about? Nope. What part of this could Karasu possibly object to? We're just asking for one night without training. Maybe he's like, maybe they plan to do it, you know. It's not like I have any idea of this. Do you have something special in mind for tomorrow night? Alright, you can both take tomorrow night off. However, your training from Thursday onwards will be more intense than usual. Karasu was right. We can't afford to miss many nights of training. The other break-in may seem like it's still far away, but we can't afford to relax just yet. I need you both in top physical form, then stop trying to kill me. Ah, so that's what this is about? Alright, I understand. Good. I wouldn't want you to approach your mission unprepared, after all. I mean, you do want your old home back, don't you? Yeah, of course. With my home on the table, it's not like I can afford to refuse. Yeah, definitely. I think the gallery is starting to run out, so we might be close. I think I'm predicting 15 capture. Yeah, maybe 15 or 14, I don't know. Around those. 14 to 16, yeah. And then we're gonna, well, done sickness. It's been amazing, you know. And of course, today is also an interesting chapter. I'm very satisfied, actually. Especially that scene. Ooh, that double Suoh scene. Perfect. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, favorite, I forgot. And don't forget to leave a comment. Always tell your friend and family about my channel. I appreciate that. Once again, SepNoSia says, thank you for your presence.